Good morning, boys and girls. So this past week when we were on holidays, we celebrated New Year's. And you probably heard a lot of adults talking about New Year's resolutions and making New Year's resolutions. Resolution is a big word. And I hope this book will help explain what a resolution is. So the title of this book is called Squirrel's New Year's Resolution. And we've got the author is down here, Pat Miller. And if you remember, can you tell me, what does the author do? You're right. If you said that the author writes the words, you got it. Thumbs up. And then underneath it says, Kathy Ember illustrated the book. Does anybody know what an illustrator does? Okay, if you just said that the illustrator draws the pictures in the book, you're right. That's what the illustrator does. Good job. All right, let's read the Squirrel's New Year's Resolution. All right, let's look here, Scott. Squirrel pinned up her brand new Nut of the Month calendar. It's January 1st, the radio said. A great day to make a resolution. There's that big word again. Make a resolution, wondered Squirrel. How do you do that? Bear might know. She went to Bear at the Lonewood Library. Happy New Year, he said. Same to you, Bear. Do you know how to make a resolution? Is it like making a snack? Oh, Bear laughed. Resolutions are more important than snacks. More important than snacks? Said Squirrel. What is a resolution? He is just as confused as some of us. A resolution is a promise you make to yourself to be better or to help others. Bear said, when we begin a new year, we make a fresh start. Wow. Do you make a resolution? Asked Squirrel. I did, Bear answered. I resolved to teach others how to read. I'm going to teach Skunk as soon as she gets well. That was a great answer from Bear. Oh no, Skunk is still sick? Squirrel thought as she hurried to Skunk's house for a visit. She forgot all about making a resolution. Skunk was sick of being sick. I'm stuck in bed until Dr. Owl says I'm better, said Skunk. I would rather be learning to read. That's my New Year's resolution. Oh, I like that New Year's resolution, learning to read. That's a good one. Squirrel knew how to cheer up her friend. She hid at the foot of the bed and she popped out and shouted, "Ooh!" Skunk giggled. Hide and Skunk was her favorite game. Squirrel popped up again. Boo! And again. Boo! By now, Skunk was laughing hard. Just then, Dr. Owl came by. Skunk, I can tell by your laughter that you are feeling much better, he said. Now you can visit Bear. Just make sure you have a healthy lunch first. Let me see the pictures okay there. All right. Lunch, thought Squirrel. She headed towards the hidey hole diner. Maybe someone there can help me with my resolution. On her way, she met Mole and Turtle. Mole was holding a map close to his nose. What are you doing? Asked Squirrel. Turtle and I resolved to plant a garden, said Mole, but I can't find a good place to dig with all these trees. Here they have. Let me see the pictures. All right. Wait here, said Squirrel. And she dashed up an oak tree and looked down. She spied Wildcat Creek on its bank, a perfect place for a garden. Squirrel scampered down and led Mole and Turtle through the woods to the edge of the creek. She helped them stake out string for the borders of the garden. Thanks, Squirrel. I will start digging right after lunch, said Mole. Wow, Squirrel's being very helpful. Lunch, thought Squirrel, and she rushed away. She still hadn't thought of a resolution. At the diner, Squirrel chose a stool next to Porcupine. He looked grumpy. "What's wrong?" asked Squirrel. "I resolved to be less grumpy, so I'm trying to laugh more. But I can't think of anything funny." I can help you think of something funny, like, why did the squirrel run back and forth across the road? "I don't know why," asked Porcupine. "Because she was nuts," laughed Squirrel. Porcupine laughed too. "I get it. That reminds me. What's striped and bouncy?" "Tell me," giggled Squirrel. "Skunk on a trampoline," said Porcupine. Squirrel laughed herself right off the stool. Porcupine said, "That's a good one. I better write these down." And off he went to find paper and pencil. I feel like Squirrel's being very helpful here. Squirrel felt left out. Porcupine has a resolution. So do Bear and Skunk and Mole and Turtle, she thought. I'm the only animal in the forest who hasn't made a New Year's resolution. Look at Squirrel's face. You can see by Squirrel's face that he is sad, that she is very sad. Oh. Rabbit came to take Squirrel's order. "Would you like to try my New Year's special?" asked Rabbit. "Sure," said Squirrel. "Maybe it will help me make a resolution. I wish I knew how." "Think of a way to improve yourself, or a way to use what you're good at to help others," said Rabbit. Squirrel ate her lunch special, and thought hard. Just then, Skunk came in. "I need a healthy lunch. Thanks to Squirrel, I'm feeling better." "Sit with me," Skunk Bear called. "I see you brought our first book." Turtle and Mole came in next. "What do you have for two thirsty animals who just started a garden?" said Mole. "Squirrel found a terrific place for it," said Turtle. Porcupine hurried in. Do you know why Bear said caw-caw?" Before anyone could answer, Porcupine said he was learning another language. All the animals laughed. "I didn't know you were so funny," said Mole. "Me either," said Porcupine. "Squirrel got me started." Oh, look at all these people that Squirrel has made happy. I think there might be an idea for a resolution. Let's find out. Rabbit said to Squirrel, "You're doing a good job on your resolution." "I didn't know I had one," said Squirrel. "Your actions are better than words. It looks like you resolve to help someone every day," said Rabbit. Oh, that's a great resolution. "Really?" asked Squirrel. "I did it. I made my very first resolution." "Hooray for Squirrel!" shouted all the animals. Oh, they're so happy for Squirrel. It's always great to see your friends happy. It was going to be a very happy new year. And on that little note there, it says, "I resolve to help someone every day." Wow, there were some really great resolutions in here. Can you remember any of them? Good job. Now it's your turn to think of a resolution. Think of something that you might want to work on this year. And if you look on Brightspace and get the help of a parent or a brother or sister or an adult in the house, then maybe you can draw a picture of a resolution and maybe try some words with your picture. Have a wonderful day, boys and girls.